In 2021, just a bit of history as to this very, very signature initiative. We brought CFOs together, and then I remember we talked about the Nigerian regulatory environment, the good, the interesting, and everything in between. Mr. Peter, you were there then to give the address. In 2022, we talked about corporate resilience in a changing world. Last year, 2023, we talked about sustainable finance in the new normal. And today, we're talking about mastering ESG, security and regulations in a changing environment. We understand, ladies and gentlemen, that the environment is actually changing. ESG is taking the front foot. Sustainability is the lingua in everybody's mouth today, and CFOs are driving sustainability agendas in their respective organizations.
President and board members of the Franco-Nigerian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, managing partner Mazars in Nigeria, representative of government agencies present today, chief financial officers of multinational brands, members of the Franco-Nigerian business community in general, the press, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, everyone. It is my honor to welcome you to this fourth series of CFO's Luncheon today, hosted by the Franco-Nigerian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, in partnership with our friends Mazars in Nigeria. This gathering today of holders of the lifeblood of organization annually is indeed a testament to the Chamber's commitment to the growth of members' organization and by extension of the Franco-Nigeria business relationship in Nigeria.
It's a pleasure, it's my pleasure to further welcome you to the fourth edition of our signature event, where we discuss topical issues with like minds. It's great to see so many people in the house, clients, prospects, regulators, professional colleagues, and 3 colleagues from outside the country. Estelle Anaikobo from France, Paulo Moreira from Angola, and David Mandel from Singapore. So thank you very much.
As the Group CFO of Access Holdings, a multinational financial institution spanning across 21 countries, I am fully aware of the responsibilities that comes with navigating ESG principles, security imperatives, and regulatory frameworks. In the next few moments, I will shed some light on the indispensable toolkit that CFOs must have in order to adapt in this dynamic environment. Let's start with what's been happening in recent years. You would agree with me that there's been a seismic shift in stakeholder expectations, with investors, consumers, employees increasingly prioritizing companies' performance in areas such as environmental sustainability, social responsibility, as well as corporate governance. So the issue of CSR has become far more important in today's businesses compared to what it was 10, 15 years ago.
I would like to bring us back to what we do as auditors. Materiality is at the center of what we do. And what that means is you're trying to identify the most significant item from an ESG standpoint that could affect the financial information of the organization. So bring it down to, as an auditor, how do I determine materiality? The most important thing is I need to understand the organization, understand your strategic intentions, and understand also where you want to be in the next 4 or 5 years.
Basically, we know that the Financial Reporting Council of Nigeria, FRC, has indicated the early adoption of the IFRS S1 and S2 in Nigeria. And in March, that was like 2 months ago, less than 2 months ago, they released the Adoption Readiness Working Group on sustainability reporting in Nigeria, which is like a good map on how the reporting will be in Nigeria. And also, there's also the amended act under the Financial Reporting Council in 2023 that gives them the ability to serve as the regulator ensuring compliance to the reporting requirement?
So ICANN played a role in the Adoption Readiness Working Group. The ICANN president, Dr. Innocent Oposa, is a member of that Adoption Readiness Working Group, as well as a director in the institute. And aside from working very closely with the Regulator Financial Reporting Council, ICANN has also identified the need for capacity building, but it is not necessary for our members that are already beyond the examination stage to have to write examinations. So we've partnered with Institute of Chartered Accountants of England and Wales, and we have a certification for sustainability, and it's an international certification. But for those of our students that are still writing examinations, we are currently working on the review of our syllabi to ensure that they are prepared, they are ready for the market with respect to sustainability reports.
For CFOs, let me put this analogy. If in the dark web, where the hackers, crackers, as well as the script kiddies, they are there day and night, not sleeping, developing new strategies, new methodologies of how they can hack into your supposed fully resilient IT environment. Therefore, you as a CFO, you need to make cybersecurity risk one of your top 10 risks in the minimum.
The CFO's role is beyond reporting. The CFO is a strategic partner of the CEO in driving maximization of value for stakeholders, particularly the shareholders. What that means in real life is whatever is important for the organization is the responsibility of the CFO. It's not a static functional responsibility. It's situational for preparing the organization to meet the current challenges and grow rightly into the future.
As you mentioned, truly that Schneider is really looking for sustainability and renewable energy and all of these things. So yes, ESG is very important for us, and as all the team has mentioned clearly, that no one will be comfortable or feeling compliance dealing with you, doing business with you, etc. without ESG. Reporting is very clean and clear. So it's very important topic, and sustainability, I believe even digitization, going for digitization, accordingly cybersecurity is, all of them is linked together as a one chain.
Help organizations calculate their carbon footprint and develop strategies for them to transit in situations where they want to reduce, where they are ready, financially ready to go into reduction of their carbon footprint.
When they are financially ready.
Yes. Okay. It's a financial decision. So while they are doing this, we can guide them on how to generate carbon credits that can be traded. So they are, while reducing their carbon footprint, they are also generating funds that they can use to fund other green projects.
For everyone today for taking your time to be here. As you know, I think the second one or third one. Fourth one, great job. Well done. So, girl, I wish you success and your fight and the whole member. I take this opportunity to thank you very much for your support. You know, we can't do it alone. It's always a combined effort.
ESG is clearly on the opportunity side. It's a great opportunity for all of us to improve our process, our standards toward more compliance, diversity and inclusion. So I think it's a very, very interesting topic to discuss. I heard also that people with very high ESG standards make more profit or more profitable than other companies. I actually think it's the opposite. I think very successful companies have high standards, and therefore they go through to very high ESG scores. So it's because they are good that they have big ESG standards. So I invite you to do the same. On that remark, I thank you all again for coming. I thank you, Moses. I thank the Chamber and Mazars for organizing it. It's always a pleasure to be here. And enjoy your day.